Good morning, guys. Early Saturday morning, and by early I mean early. It's 5:15 a.m. That's what happens when I go to bed early. That's why I try and stay up a little later at night. But I can't do more than 5-6 hours max sleep. That's it. So yeah. So I've already had a couple of cups of coffee and ready to get started. Should be late in about another hour and a half, 2 hours. But anyway, yesterday I spent some time on the interwebs looking for parts for this thing, the remaining parts that I need. Because I got to put in what I hope to be is the final order. Some stuff that was back ordered before, other stuff that I've changed my mind on. I need a couple of front tires. 14-inch tires are not easy to get anymore. Not a lot of places carry them. They're all 16s, 17s, 18s. There's a fair amount of 15-inch, but 14s are getting tough to come by. So I need front tires. I've got two brand new 15-inch for the back already. There were door rubbers. Ones that are actually on the door. They've been back ordered last few times I tried to order them. Hopefully they have them now. And that stupid tailgate from hell, I decided I'm giving up on that. That's going to be a wall hanger because that's all it's good for. It's just too rough. I mean, no matter what I do to it, it's not going to look like the rest of the truck. It's like this box side here. It was the only panel that was orange, peely, and shitty looking. So it's got to be right before it leaves. So anyway, I'm gonna order a brand new tailgate, new hinges. I think that's all I need. Oh, I need a brake booster as well. This one here. It's out of a Chevy. It's an original one. So it's 50 years old, and it's been sitting upstairs in my garage for 10 years at least. So I'm thinking it's probably just dried up, and there's a crack in the diaphragm or something like that. It's just not producing vacuum. So we need a new one of those, and yeah, that's about it, I think. Any other things or mechanical things I can get locally, I don't have to put an order in. So yeah, good enough. So anyway, I'm going to carry on from where I left off in the previous video, and get all the paint problems solved and out of the way, knock some things off the list. Stick around. Alright, so I finished sanding the whole area that needs to be painted. My repair is good to go. So now I've just got a pretty extensive masking job to do. Yeah, cover everything up, including my hood and stuff back there. I just don't want any overspray or anything. I'm going to go with a fairly low pressure for the primer, so there shouldn't be much overspray with that, and even the paint won't be too bad. It's the clear that's a pain in the ass. It tends to hang around in the air a little more off or a little longer. So yeah, we'll have to mask and cover everything up really well. Got probably a couple of hours of that, so yeah, I'll be back when it's all covered up. Alright, so I've got it all masked up now. All I've got to do is cover the rest of the truck with some bed sheets and stuff. Got my jam dialed in. So yeah, should be good. Should be spraying soon. Won't take long to cover the rest of this up. So yeah, I'll get that done, and we'll mix up some primer and get after it. I'm gonna have to wash this down first though. Okay, so I've got this thing all mummied up here, and oh, it's just a piece of tape. Yeah, I'm ready to spray. I'm going to shoot my two little spots here, and then we'll get the bumper, and then we'll have to let it sit for a bit so I can sand it and get the color on. So yeah, I'll set up the camera, shoot a little bit of primer. Alright, so I've got my gun set very low pressure, and let's go! All right, give it one more coat after this, and then we'll prep it and paint it. Okay, I already hit the spots of the truck. Well, I got enough primer to give it one more shot, so I'll go ahead and do that, clean up the gun, and then I'm gonna do some running around, let this stuff set up, and come back in a couple hours and we'll sand it. All right, so it's been a couple hours. I just finished sanding everything with 400, and it's ready to go. I just got to wash it up and run the tack cloth on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, set up the camera, and we'll shoot the blue. I'm going to shoot the blue first because it's furthest away from the exhaust fans. So everything's going to go that way from back to front. So yeah, I'll do the bumper last because it's near the front of the garage. So anyway, I'll set up and we'll start rocking and rolling here. Hey, well, let's get some blue on this thing. Whoa. Almost had a major mishap there. Damn. You got a shot first, then I'll go from back to front. Okay, that's one coat. Let that set up and we'll hit her again. Okay, so that coat took forever to flash off. It is pouring rain out and it's damp as hell, so I think that's probably what's making it take so long. But it looks a million times better already, even without the clear on it yet. So I think probably one more coat here will even everything out, and then we can switch colors over to the tan for the bumper. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this out. Alright, clean out the gun and get the tan paint out. Alright, got my gun loaded up. Okay, let that flash off and hit it one more time. Should be ready for clear. Alright, so one more coat out of cover. This color covers really, really well. It almost looks good now, but I'm going to give it a second one just to make sure. Beauty. So once that flashes off, I'm ready for clear. That might happen after supper, I'm not sure yet. Depends on how long it takes for this to flash off. But yeah, I'm pumped to get to use something I haven't used yet. Alright, so I get to use my brand new spray gun as soon as I put a regulator on it. I got this as a Christmas gift from my chum Wayne down in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks again, Wayne. So I'm going to try it out and I'll give it a little critique when I'm done. But yeah, let me set up and we'll shoot this thing. Okay, here we go. Tan paint isn't quite flashed off enough yet, but I'm liking what I see so far. Maybe a slight pressure change might be a little bit too high, so I'm gonna play with that a little bit. But yeah, spraying out pretty good. So I bumped up my pressure just a little bit when I did the bumper, and it came out really nice. I kept it there for the box, and yeah, it's flowing out way better. It's gonna be good. So I'm short a little bit of clear for a second coat on the bumper, so I'll mix that up real quick, get it on, and then yeah, that'll just about wrap up this video. All right, so happy to report, clear is done. Looks pretty damn good. I'm very happy with the gun. It does a nice job, and just get used to the adjustments. You know, every gun is a little bit different, but yeah, I think I got it dialed in. Easy to clean, all that kind of stuff, so it's great. Yeah, just want to get into a couple little things here. So, according to YouTube, there's certain things that get your videos out in front of people who want to watch them. So when you go down here, they always count the number of likes as opposed to dislikes. I don't think I've ever had a dislike, and that's not a bad number there for likes, so don't be shy, slap that hit that like button. And over here you got share. Yeah, if you want to share it with a buddy, absolutely, that'd be awesome. And you can subscribe. There's a couple of ways actually. This here is my site, so there's a subscribe button there. There's also a menu right here. All right, so you can go over here and hit thanks. I'm not sure why they call it that. I guess it's thanks for taking the time to make videos. I don't know. And you hit on that, and boom, you can buy old Dan a coffee or a beer or whatever, and it all helps to support the channel. You know, I put some time into making these things, and it'd be nice to get a little bit of support for the channel and make it worth something. You know. Other than that, everything's going really well. So I knocked 3 things off the list today. I got the bumper painted, the box painted, and the door jamb painted. Those are 3 separate items on the list. So now I can go ahead and put the rear fender back on. I can mount my front bumper once everything's, you know, hardened up. So that make a big difference in the look of the front of the truck. So yeah, we're moving right along. So I didn't get 4 things done. I got 3 things done because I didn't get any done last time. But not bad. If I can get another 3 in the next video, I'm right back up to 2 per video. So yeah, awesome. Right on. Moving right along. So yeah, like I said, subscribe, leave comments. That's also helpful. All these things help the algorithm. So the more stuff, interaction and likes and all that kind of stuff I get, it makes YouTube promote the video more, put it out in front of people who are interested in that kind of thing, and yeah, it'll help me get some views. So and right now I'm only 42 away from 3,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, well, get out in the garage and build something, man. But here, guys.